Got a day off work today for a change. A rare occasion for me, to say the least. But anyways, I'm just going to work on the shack today. So I've got to transfer my coax cables, which are not transferred yet, from the other room. But I'm trying to get that done today. As well, I was looking at this top shelf and stuff, and I think I'm going to take that off and just keep with the bench on the bottom, because I've got an idea for the radios. And remember that MSR 2000 repeater radio, whatever it is, that I took apart the other day? Done a bunch of videos on it. Well, in that came this little steel case. And you know something? The two Kenwoods would sit here, one there. I'd probably get my DSP to fit there. It's a little bit tight, but I think I could persuade her to go in there. And on the top, I can stick the 706 right there. I can get the 2510 when she comes. I stick her here. And I can put the Chicken Band Mobile in the middle there too. So, instead of having all this shelf, all this big old shelf thing, I can mount all the radios on this and be done with it. That's the plan anyways. You know how plans go, don't we? So I'm going to drill a bunch of holes, dismantle where I got the radios all to, and get it all onto this case, cabinet, whatever you want to call it, piece of metal. Anyways, if you're gonna see how this thing is going to turn out, stay tuned. I think it'll look pretty good myself, actually. We shall see. Anyways, stay tuned, guys. Well, it's not going to be as easy as I think. So I figure it'll be enough room. I'll get my finger in here, put a screw in here and here, and bolt it up underneath, but no, there's not enough room. So what I got to do is I'm going to have to bore holes through the sides. This side here, and over here, and same thing over here. So basically what I got to do then is to make the hole big enough to fit these screws in through, and then tighten the screw in from the side. That's the only option I got right now. I could use two-way tape, but I don't want to use that. So I'm going to go with the bolts, nut and bolt, and see what happens here. But so far, it's not working out like I want it to. Anyways, we shall keep going and see what happens here. There's a will, there's a way, and I'm pretty stubborn, so let's keep going. Right, so I managed to get the two radios mounted underneath. That was a bit of a chore, but I managed to get the bolts up through after, and this one too. And I just take brackets from 706, use the same bolt. Basically, I'm clamping that radio to that radio, that bracket, and bracket from this one to this one. So now I'm going to mount in a couple fuses. I'm planning on putting one here. Planning on putting another one there. Two of those fuses are for the two radios. And I've got this heavy duty power block that I'm planning either putting here or a grommet or on the side. Thinking right here. So basically what I want the main wire coming into this, two wires from the power supply to here, and then all the radios to the fuses back to that plug. That's the idea. So anyways, so far so good. I tried the DSP unit and it will go in here. It's a bit of a tight fit, but she'll definitely go in there. So there we are. Anyways, let's keep going. Alright guys, getting her wired up here. I got the fuse. This fuse here is for the radio under here. This fuse here is for the radio that's under this one. So as you can see, radio and a radio. So each fuse is for each of these radios. So I'm going to have one more fuse coming off of this line to the power supply. So I'm just going to have this radio tied into here. And the 2510 is probably going to have a fuse on the DC line anyway, we'll see. And then we'll have it come into here as well and fused. So everything will be fused. I got the antenna cables tie wrapped to the case, so there's no mistake of this ever getting in there. Same thing. Well, they can, you try to force it in there, I suppose, but why would you want to? And a little trick for anybody that got no lugs, in regards to ring lugs, there is a trick that you can do to get around them. Especially for here, because I'm grounding the radios to the chassis of this case cabinet. And basically, you just take a piece of the wire, skin it right off, then you tin that whole thing. You can tin it or you can leave it like it is, and then get a small screwdriver, roughly about the same size screw you're going to use. Then take the wire and wrap it around once, and then twist the wire over itself, and then tin the whole thing, and you should have something like that for your ground connection. Should have something like that. So anyways, I'll keep you updated as she's going along, but she's looking good. To give you an idea what I mean by wrapping the wire, you take your screwdriver, wrap the copper wire around the shaft of it, and then underneath at the area end, take that and then twist it around the main trunk of the wire, and then tin the whole thing. Tin her with solder, and I'll show you what it looks like now in just a moment. Alright, so there's the wire twisted around and tinned. So just now take your screw, put it through the center, and then you ground it to the chassis. Same as that one there. Anyways, that's how that's done. So, be right that back. Hope you're enjoying the build. I'll call it a little base station build. I think this is a cool little project today, I think. There you go, there she is. Got a ground there, got a ground there, got a ground there. Chicken band is wired to this, and two of these radios are on this red wire, which is fused here and fused there. So she just carries on from one fuse to the other. So there we go. Anyways, let's get the 706 mounted on this there now. Get the 706 and get the DSP mounted in there, and see what we got going here. Well guys, here is the finished product. The base station is assembled, and one radio there, one there, DSP there, and it actually stays in there all by itself, no problem. I've got an antenna tuner for shortwave or chicken band, 10 meters, right there, and it's bolted to the top of that. I've got this TRC 504 right here. The 2510 is going to replace this radio when it comes, and I have the 706. So that's the setup as she sits there now. I think it came out pretty good myself. And the rear end of it. The rear end of the whole system is right there. That's the main power. That's the main power for the say for the 2510 when she comes, as well as two of these radios. They'll all plug in here, and then these two outputs here go straight to the power supply. And the 706 will stay with her own dedicated power cord to the power supply, but the other three radios will be powered from here. Again, I have a 10 amp fuse installed here, and also have a 10 amp fuse installed there. So there we have it. All I now is get my cables ran. back up into this room, and I'll be ready to go again. At least that's the plan. So a little bit late on the subject. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit interesting to get this one and this one to mount, but I managed to get it to work afterwards. So now I'm just thinking I might just put a couple of rubber feet on the corners, on the bottom, say right here, and on the four corners, just to raise this up a little bit. So that's about all I'm going to do with it now. Other than that, she is completed. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to know anything else about it, let me know. And please comment, rate, and subscribe. And take her easy, boys. And as the old story goes, what'd you build out of your junk box today? Anyway, guys, 7-3. All the best.